Someone's gotta hear this.
Happy New Year, everyone. So, it's been about a week or so, I guess, since I did my last video, and I'm really sorry. It's just, the holidays were like super busy. But I wanted to take this time to do a couple of quick things. Number one, of course, wish everybody Happy New Year. I wanted to know, I'd like a response from everybody to let me know the three things that you're planning. Three things that you're planning for the new year, or that you want to accomplish, or goals, or not necessarily resolutions, just things that you want to get done, or that you'd like to do, or personal things too. Don't make this, you want to save the world or whatever. I want to hear what you want to do for you. I think it's more fun. So I actually had to think about it, and I got a couple of things. So mine are sometime in the new year, I would really, really, really like to go to a new place and do some, Lord, my hair looks awful. Now you see why I'm wearing the hat, right? Anyway, I want to go someplace new and do some wild harvesting, like maybe Washington, and just do some wild harvesting for, like, I don't know, elderberries, or maybe even go try to find some pine resin and, things like that, because where I'm at, we're pretty limited to the things that we can get a hold of. Although I did find some awesome mistletoe. So anyway, and then the other thing that I want to do, and that I really need to do, is I need to quit smoking. I do. I smoke, and I've smoked for a long time, and it's about time for me to quit. So I think I may try to do that. I may try to do that this year. And then the third thing that I want to do is, living out here in the country, you would think it'd be the perfect place to grow like an herb garden, right? Well, no. Unfortunately, we have deer. And deer that like to, if they can see the other side of the fence, they will clear an 8-foot fence, no problem. And they will eat anything and everything that you put out. So I haven't been able to grow any type of an herbal garden, at least not outside. Well, my husband, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but in our backyard, my husband has put up a privacy fence. And I haven't had deer in my backyard for a while now. So I think this coming year I want to try to do an herbal garden. So I'm really looking forward to that, trying some new stuff. So that's my three things. Now I want to hear yours. And if you want to do a video response, that would be awesome. Let me know what your three things are, but they've got to be personal. They can't be like, you want to, I don't know, you want to buy clothes for the kids next door because they're poor, although that's an awesome idea. I want this to be about you, all about you, okay? So, okay, then I've also gotten a few questions that I wanted to answer, and I wrote them down. One of them was, and I apologize because this was actually before Christmas, but here's the question. What do you gift a witch? Now that can be really touchy, but if you want to be super safe, the best things that you can get a witch are candles. And I don't mean the fancy kind that come in like real pretty decorative jars and they smell like, mulberries, cinnamon, whatever. I'm talking about simple taper, pillar candles. And if you can find gold and silver, colors like that, black, solid black, not black on the outside. Oh, I hate that. But candles are an awesome idea. If you're more in touch with the witch that you're trying to gift for, you can always do things like gift certificates, which my mother, I love her. I absolutely love her. Look, she got me a gift certificate for 13 moons. Perfect. I like 13 moons, even though they're a little pricey. I kind of like them. Or like I showed in one of my videos, my husband for Yule got me my gilded tarot deck. But it really depends. You have to find out what she's like. If she's an herbal witch, give her a gift certificate to go shopping for herbs in an herbal shop or a health food shop. Love it. And then you could probably get away with incense or incense burners, things like that. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I can really recommend. Because sometimes, you know, gifts can be a little bit personal, so you would want to get to know him or her. Okay? Okay, so the next question is, where do I get my bottles? So let me hold on here just a second. Let's see. Where do I get my bottles? And I'm assuming that you're talking about the ones like these right here. There we go. Like these bottles right here. These bottles came from Mountain Rose Herbs, and you can actually get a really good deal. So just go to mountainroseherb.com, and you can get those, and you can get these, and you can get these. And I don't remember, they might have the ones like this too with the little spoons, but I'm not for sure. But if they don't, I know that 13 Moons does have these. You can also get the blue bottles with the corks. That big bottle back there, no, I didn't get that from them. But that's where, and then these came from the grocery store. These are just simple mason jars. These came from the Dollar General. They were $2 each. These came from the Dollar Tree. They were $1 each. Ones like this one right here. This one came from the Dollar Tree and was $1. Ones like this, I had to empty myself. This is a Crown Royal? No, not Crown Royal. I don't remember. It was a whiskey that was in this one, and it was emptied. That bottle back there I found at a thrift shop, and it didn't have a cork, but you can go on eBay and you can get corks that'll fit any size bottle. And then this one that has my orange blossom, I also found this one at a thrift store here not too long ago. And of course I went and bought the corks and everything. Fancy bottles like this that have my oils. This is my cinnamon protection oil. These bottles, I believe, came from 13 Moons. I'm pretty sure that came from 13 Moons, but I'm not 100%. So, but when it comes to bottles, guys, these, the Container Store, these big ones like this. I wouldn't recommend these though, unless you're going to do like your bulk ones that you use a lot, because it doesn't seal. So unless you use what's in there pretty fast, I wouldn't recommend those. But I got those, like I said, at the Container Store. So sometimes, like these really big ones, like this one right here, I got this one and 4 others on eBay. I got lucky, believe me. These back here, I also got from, I believe, Mountain Rose Herbs. Really, if you go on Mountain Rose Herbs, I think you'll be surprised. They really have quite a few. These little ones like this, I actually found at an auction online, and I have several of them. These are simple spice jars that actually came with an entire wooden rack and everything, and I tore the labels off of them and just rebottled with them. And these also came from the Dollar Tree and were $1 each. So this one came from the thrift store. So you just have to shop around, you know. So anyway, that's where my bottles come from. Another person asked me, where did I get my spirit board? That's my spirit board. Let's see if I can pull it out of there for you. So this is the planchette that came with it. I apologize, the light's going to keep, there we go. That's the planchette that came with it, and this is a limited edition Carnavalia board. And I got this a couple of years ago, and it's handmade, And let's see if I can get it turned around here. If you can see on here, it's numbered and it's labeled, and it was Chaz Bogan that did it, and I bought it. It says there October 6th of '08, and he numbers them. This is number 85, and this particular board is called the Phantom Hour. And if you go onto the internet and look up, wow, there's a really bad glare off of that, isn't there? Goodness gracious. But if you go online, let's see if I can get the glare off of it. There, that's a little bit better. And go to carnavalia.com. They have some really, really pretty spirit boards and pendulum boards, and sorry about that, I was trying to get it set back there again. Anyway, so that's where I got my spirit board from. Now, I did have one person ask me where did I get my Hecate statue from. Believe it or not, I saved up for her. She is my pride and joy, and this lighting is not doing her any good at all. I got her online and I had to search and search and search, so I can't tell you exactly what site it was. So you'll just have to go online and look up Hecate statues and do it that way. And for anybody else that wants to know, I also have my Poseidon statue came from the same place. My Aphrodite statue came from the same place. And I have a working spell going there. Sorry about that. And my Hearn statue. Gosh, and this lighting is just terrible. You can't see the detail on him, but he is awesome. I love his face. Anyway, okay, so, and then the last thing that I was asked was, what herbs do I have in my herb cabinet? We're already up to 12 minutes, so I think I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different video to show all the herbs that are actually in my herb cabinet. But before I let y'all go, I have been making some more of my anointing oil, and I didn't know if maybe y'all would like the recipe or not, so I wanted to show that to you. Let's see here. I'm actually working on it here in front of the window, and the moon usually comes up right there, and it's going to be coming up here shortly. So yeah, my husband blocked my view with his new storage building, but anyway, so what I have here is I'm making some more anointing oil that I use for different candle magic, different reasons. And what I have is I have extra virgin olive oil, I have essential orange oil, and mine is Brazilian orange, which I prefer. I have lemongrass oil. I have cedar chips, cedar wood or cedar chips. I'm not sure how you would call it, but and then you can ground that down a little bit. And then last but not least, I have sandalwood dust. It's like sawdust, only it's sandalwood dust. And what you do is I put 2 parts of the cedar, 3 parts sandalwood, 10 drops of lemongrass, 10 drops of the orange in a bottle about this big. Now, the extra virgin olive oil is a 16-ounce bottle, so I don't know if you can tell the size difference there. But I'm going to use about 4 ounces of extra virgin olive oil in with this. So I put it all together, and you give it a real good, mixing every couple of days. And I usually let mine set for at least a month. And keep in mind that while you're making this, you're working your intentions. You're putting your intentions into all of your actions, all of your movements, so that you're telling the oil what you want it to be, what you want it to do, what you're going to use it for. And then if you're wanting to rebottle this, you can always strain it through cheesecloth. I don't strain mine because it stays in this, and I'm not rebottling it or giving it to anybody. I guess if I was going to, I would strain some of it, but not all of it. And then this will be ready to go for me here in about a month. Anyway, that's, oh my gosh, I just cannot get this turned around right. So that's about it for this video. We've gone long enough. I know I've talked way too long, and I'm so sorry. So I'm going to do another video on all the herbs in my cabinet. I just need to figure out, because when I'm getting my herbs out of my cabinet, I have to have two hands because there's so many in there. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this and hold the camera at the same time. So I hope y'all had a wonderful New Year's Eve and that you have an awesome New Year coming up. And if you have any questions, leave me a response. Don't forget to let me know the 3 things that you're wanting to do for yourself in the coming year. And I guess I will talk to you soon. Merry meet. Y'all have a good evening. Bye-bye.